Welcome to the MOTO Freak Channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point, the Nissan 1.2 DIG-T engine, internally known as the HR12DDT, and sometimes referred to by Renault's designation, H5FT, is a four-cylinder, 1.2-liter turbocharged direct-injection petrol engine. It was developed as part of the broader HR engine family, which includes collaborations between Nissan and Renault. This engine gained prominence in models like the Nissan Qashqai J11, Nissan Juke F15, and Nissan Pulsar C13, often replacing older, larger naturally aspirated engines. Review and opinions. The 1.2 DIG-T engine was a significant move towards downsizing for Nissan, aiming to improve fuel economy and reduce emissions while maintaining comparable performance to larger engines, primarily through turbocharging. Advantages: fuel efficiency. On paper, like other downsized engines, its theoretical fuel consumption figures are generally good. For example, official figures for the Qashqai were around 5.0 to 5.6 L/100 km combined. Low emissions, designed to meet Euro 5 and Euro 6 emission standards. Compact and lightweight. Being a small displacement, aluminum block engine, it contributes to overall vehicle weight reduction, benefiting handling and efficiency. Decent performance for city driving. With around 113 to 115 PS, 85 kilowatts, and 165 to 190 newton meters of torque, it provides adequate power for urban driving and cruising, especially given its relatively low peak torque RPM, around 2,000 RPM. It can feel nippy around town. Refinement. Compared to 3, still being a 4-cylinder, it generally offers better refinement and less vibration compared to the 3-cylinder 1.0 DIG-T engines, especially at idle and lower revs. Disadvantages: real-world fuel consumption discrepancy. While official figures are good, real-world fuel economy can often be significantly higher, especially if the engine is worked hard or used frequently on highways. Owners report real-world averages ranging from 6.0 L/100 km to over 8.0 L/100 km, 30 to 45 mpg imperial, which is often lower than expected. Perceived lack of power. At speed for larger vehicles like the Qashqai, some drivers find it underpowered for overtaking maneuvers on highways or when fully loaded, requiring diligent gear changes in manual versions to maintain momentum. Reliability concerns. This engine has unfortunately garnered a reputation for some significant reliability issues, particularly in earlier models. Engine noise at high revs. While generally refined at lower speeds, some users report it can become noisy when pushed hard. Transmission matching. When paired with Nissan's Stronach CVT transmission, some reviews noted it could still exhibit the rubber band effect under hard acceleration, despite attempts to simulate step changes. Common faults and breakdowns. This is where the 1.2 DIG-T engine has seen more criticism, particularly in its earlier iterations, around 2014 to 2017. Excessive oil consumption. This is one of the most widely reported and significant issues. Many owners experienced unusually high oil consumption, requiring frequent topping up. In severe cases, this could lead to internal engine damage if not monitored, or even engine failure. Nissan issued software updates and, in some instances, performed engine rebuilds or replacements under warranty to address piston problems that were identified as a root cause of this issue. This problem seems to stem from a batch of engines with piston issues. Timing chain issues. While designed to be lifetime components, premature wear of the timing chain has been reported, leading to rattling noises, especially on startup, and potentially poor performance or even catastrophic engine damage if left unaddressed. This was sometimes linked to the excessive oil consumption, as insufficient lubrication can accelerate chain wear. Turbocharger problems. As with many turbocharged engines, issues with the turbocharger are possible, sometimes linked to oil starvation if the engine's oil level is chronically low due to the consumption issue. Symptoms include loss of power, whining noises, or excessive smoke. Carbon buildup. Being a direct injection engine, it can be prone to carbon buildup on intake valves, which can reduce performance and efficiency over time. EGR cooler issues. Some reports mention problems with the EGR, exhaust gas recirculation, cooler, which can lead to the engine warning light illuminating and the car entering limp-home mode. Engine management system, ECU, glitches, software-related issues, or sensor failures, e.g., oxygen sensor, could cause warning lights or performance issues. It's crucial for owners of these vehicles to diligently check their oil levels and adhere to, or even shorten, recommended oil change intervals, using the correct oil specification. Fuel consumption. Official combined fuel consumption figures for the 1.2D GT 115 PS in a Nissan Qashqai manual were typically around 5.6 L/100 km in EDC. However, real-world figures reported by owners often range from Qashqai 6.5 to 8.5 L/100 km, around 33 to 43 mpg Imperial. Juke/Pulsar, slightly better due to lighter weight, but still often higher than official figures. Factors like aggressive driving, consistent high-speed motorway use, and short urban trips will significantly increase fuel consumption. Timing. The Nissan 1.2D GT, HR12DDT/HRA2DDT engine uses a timing chain. This is generally preferred over a timing belt as it's designed to last the life of the engine and doesn't require periodic replacement. However, as noted in the faults section, there have been reports of premature timing chain wear on this specific engine, often manifesting as a rattling noise. This issue necessitates inspection and potential replacement of the chain and associated components. Oil. Due to its direct injection and turbocharging, the 1.2 DIG-T engine requires specific high-quality, low-viscosity engine oil that meets Nissan's or Renault's manufacturer recommendations. Common specifications include viscosity, typically 5W30 or 5W40. ACA/API classifications, often requiring ACA-C3 for engines with diesel particulate filters. Though this is a petrol engine, it's a common specification for modern high-performance engines with emission control systems. ACA A3/B4, API-SN, or newer. It's also common to see Renault-specific approvals like RN0700 or RN0710 listed, as this engine is closely related to Renault's TCE engines. Capacity, approximately 4.1 to 4.8 liters, depending on the specific model and variant. Given the reported oil consumption issues, checking the oil level regularly, e.g., every few thousand kilometers or before long journeys, is particularly important for this engine. Using the correct oil and adhering to or shortening oil change intervals is crucial for longevity. Versions and history. The 1.2 DIG-T engine, HR12DDT or HRA2DDT, was introduced around 2013 to 2014 and saw widespread use in Nissan Qashqai J11, second generation. This was arguably its most common application, serving as the entry-level petrol engine. Nissan Juke F15 facelift, replacing the naturally aspirated 1.6-liter in some markets. Nissan Pulsar C13 Nissan C-segment hatchback. It typically produces around 113 to 115 PS, 85 kilowatts, and between 165 Nm and 190 Nm of torque. It was usually paired with either a 6-speed manual transmission or Nissan's Stronach CVT. The engine was eventually phased out and replaced by the newer 1.3D GT, HR13DDT, which is a 4-cylinder engine co-developed with Mercedes-Benz. This replacement came partly due to the evolving emission standards and likely also to address the reliability concerns associated with the 1.2D GT. In summary, the Nissan 1.2 DIG-T engine aimed for efficiency and modern performance, but faced significant challenges, particularly with excessive oil consumption and timing chain issues in its earlier years. While it offers reasonable performance for urban driving, potential buyers of used vehicles equipped with this engine should exercise caution and ensure a thorough service history and evidence of regular oil level checks. Thank you for watching the video. and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.